right, and welcome once again, All Takes Valid, episode 57. As always, I go by Trill Trayy, joined once again with SP21R Spence and my main man, Vick. So, Vick, why don't you go ahead and give him a rundown for today's episode?
All right, fellas. So for today's episode, we have a few interesting topics. First things first, Mortal Kombat came out yesterday. Um, some people seen it, some people didn't. We're just gonna give a review on it as to what we thought about it. And to follow that up, we'll be talking about the latest news around the leagues, both NFL and NBA. Um, and then to cap it off, we will talk about the NFL draft, which this will be all takes valid mock NFL drafts from each of us, our opinions as to what we think the teams are going to do with trades or no trades. So we will see. But again, first things first, we got Mortal Kombat. New movie came out yesterday. Um, a boy Spence, he did not see Mortal Kombat. So there may be some things on this that you can have your ears closed, put your headphones down, whatever you want to do. But we will be going a little dive into this. So, Trey, I heard that you seen it yesterday. What were your thoughts?
Like, there's some mixed reviews, as Spence said, but to oh, he can't hear us. Anyways, as far as Mortal Kombat goes, I think it's a solid 8 out of 10. It was a good starting point. Um, Definitely can see once they expand the budget some, they'll be able to really dig deep into some things. The fighting scenes were amazing. Some of the fatalities were crazy.
Mm,
Um, One thing though, they killed off a lot of big characters. It's kind of crazy movie. But I mean, as you've seen, if you played the video games over the years, like they always find a way they can bring characters back. So I guess it doesn't really
yeah.
matter, but that was just kind of crazy to me. I did like the big kind of reveal at the very end though, that the next person they're gonna go recruit is gonna be Johnny Cage. So kind of just had me thinking like, who are they gonna get to play Johnny Cage? Because they don't have anybody casted so far. So that cast has to be spot on, has to be perfect. But overall, I like the movie. I seen a lot of mixed reviews. Some people didn't like it, but I, I was I was excited for it. I was looking forward to it.
Yeah. So I agree. Oh, honestly, yeah, I would give it the same, 8 out of 10. Um, Personally, the only thing I did not like about the movie, which I'm sure a lot of fans will agree to, uh, was more so just, I guess, the character selection, especially like saying uh, Raiden. I felt like they could have found a better character, but still did his part. Wasn't like he was bad at all or anything like that. And my favorite character is Scorpion. So I just kind of wish to see the Scorpion pull his mask off type of deal,
Yeah,
or his face off,
yeah,
go fire, kind of like in the video games and whatnot. But
right,
the chain thing, even though eventually I was just like, you know what, that bit smooth, like it just comes out, it comes out nicely, just compared to how we normally see it come out.
right.
Um, Other than that, the action, the fighting scenes were off the chain. Um, I was upset, but we've obviously seen anybody who's played the video games, this and that and the other. um, typically happens. One of my top five characters, he got died. He got killed off. So I was upset with that, but that wasn't entirely like a big deal. I already knew it was coming. It still sucked every time to see that happen. But um, other than that, I mean, I love the movie from start to finish. Um, yeah, that's Sonya was badass, um, per usual, and just seeing the players themselves find their abilities. Which, hey Trey, am I tripping or is that the main character that they had in there? He's not a character on
Yeah,
Mortal Kombat, right?
yeah, he's a new
He's just somebody.
he's a new character, which
Yeah,
they said the reason for that is because obviously in the video games they find ways and they introduce new characters all the time. So his backstory though is he's from Scorpion's bloodline somewhere down the line,
yeah.
which my assumption
Hassan.
is, as you've seen how the movie started with his family getting killed, and obviously his daughter was still alive. Raiden came and got her. There's no explanation of her afterwards. So what I'm assuming
Yeah,
is years later, either her Scorpion's daughter was like his grandmother or something somewhere down the line. Something happened, and but yeah, that's how he was able to bring Scorpion back though. Once Sub Zero was beating him up and his blood touched the blade, that's what brought Scorpion back from the dead. So, but yeah, he definitely brand new character. So I guess we'll see him in what Mortal Kombat 12. We're at 11 now. I think is the latest one. So yeah,
yeah,
whatever the new game is that comes out, I'm pretty sure they'll introduce him now. But no, that's an all original person. I was kind of
yeah,
confused about that first too. I'm like,
yeah.
who's this supposed to be?
hmm Yeah, I was saying the same thing. I was just like, I'm trying to figure out like who's he supposed to be, but then I kind of put two and two together. Like you said, the bloodline of Scorpion, Hassan, uh, Lynn, or something like that. I forgot what it was, but yeah. Once I seen that, and then his ability started kicking, I was like, yeah, I don't recognize this character at all. Like I was really confused the whole for not most of the movie, some of the movie as to who he's supposed to be. And then I was just like, yeah, he's just a character that the movie decided to make the backstory to correlate with Scorpion. So I was like, okay, I get it. But other than that, it was cool to, and I'm sure y'all seen that in the previews. With Luke Kane doing his, I forgot what the fatality was, but
Yeah,
the dragon. I
yeah,
think it was Enter the Dragon or something like that. Um, and it got me so hyped. After the game, me and me, my girl, my son, we went on Mortal Kombat and we started having some fights and how to represent. And I whooped up on both of them.
yeah. That's funny. Afterwards, yeah, I had to dust off my Mortal Kombat too. I don't have 11
Yeah.
though. I got 10, but regardless, yeah, had to pull that out. Ain't played it in a while.
hmm
Yeah,
Yeah. I had honestly I didn't have it before the Mortal Kombat 11, not on my PlayStation, um, but I definitely downloaded it and I had started playing the other Mortal Kombat. I believe it's I always forget the numerical order
yeah,
number,
yeah.
but this Mortal Kombat XL, whichever number that is.
So yeah, that's 10, but it's just
Yeah.
the XO is like it has additional characters or some shit. But yeah,
Yeah. Oh, I think that's the
because they have like
because I got
Jason, that one.
yeah, Jason, Alien, Leatherface,
Yeah,
um, characters like that. And I got the Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate. So definitely will be playing that. That's what Arnold Schwarzenegger and all these other ones. But yeah. So I mean, that was my review. That's our review on that. Spence, next time do better. You're supposed to watch it too. If you're still listening to us. But yeah, I mean, sounds like we're good to move on to the next topic. Go ahead and talk about the
Yes, it is.
man, I forgot.
Put your headphones back in, sir.
Oh yeah, yeah, he's good. Okay, so yeah, we're getting ready to talk about our next topic with the latest news around the NFL and NBA. If you have any, so
I don't know.
with that being said,
I don't know. People are weird like that to me.
what was that?
People like Spencer. That's weird.
How you not gonna go watch Mortal
No, not
Kombat?
that though.
They,
Spoilers don't deter me from watching stuff. Like I still watch something and still,
Oh no, it's just
yeah.
I want to
he
be
want
naturally.
he want to be surprised when it happens.
Yeah, naturally. That's it.
I don't know. Like I've seen reviews like for different Marvel movies before. They were still watching and still, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't pay
There's
attention.
certain
You can know what's
there's
gonna
certain
happen. You don't know when it's gonna happen or how it's
right.
set up.
There's just certain movies. I'm like, I get the gist of it in some ways, but this one I didn't want to be. Excuse me, I didn't want to be spoiled because from the gate they're already made me go for a head loop. So because
Okay, but all right, ladies. On to the latest around the leagues. We'll start with the NFL, right? And it
Yes,
is
sir.
official. The jerseys is changed. There's a lot of mixed reviews for that.
Yep.
I'm happy. I think them single digits on, especially on defenders, just look fire to me. That looks fire. I don't care.
Yeah.
The thing
Ah,
they don't tell you though is, and a lot of players have found this out now, is that in order for them to be able to make that change currently this year, the boys have to buy up the remaining inventory of their jerseys in order to do it.
and
So,
most of them.
for example, let's say Juju. I'm just saying
I
Juju.
mean
He's somebody who's
Delvin.
interested in doing it. What you say?
I said Devin Cook has done it. Actually, he actually done it. He's actually done it. He actually gave like 1.8, I believe, 1.8
He said
million for
he
his.
said he did. He said he's not gonna do it. They told him how much it
Oh,
would
he's
cost. He said he's
oh, he
not.
said he's not. Oh, okay. I thought he said
Yeah,
he's going
but
with
yeah,
it.
it would have cost him 1.8 million for Dalvin Cook to, because basically has to buy up all his current jerseys from Nike.
Mm-hmm.
At that point, he can do whatever he wants with them, but he has to buy those. Then he's able to change jersey numbers. Kind of
That's kind of
similar. I don't know if you remember the NBA. What happened? LeBron was going to give Anthony Davis 23, but Nike was like, "No, we already made all these LeBron jerseys. If you do that, you would have to same thing. He would have to buy up all the LeBron jerseys, which I'm pretty sure they make more LeBron jerseys than they do the average NFL player. So you got to
Mm-hmm.
imagine. I don't know.
It's a
I
lot.
don't know. It's just crazy. But I
I
get
would
it.
just try to sell it though. Like, I mean, I get it.
They
It's
have to
probably
buy it
a
first.
hassle.
They have to
Yeah,
buy
you
it.
gotta. I mean, it's not like they don't have that money, but it's just I would
But
buy it and then I
some
would just sell
players
it.
don't have that money though.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean,
That's
the big stars with the guaranteed contracts.
well, at least for those players that don't have jersey sales, I think it'd be easy for them. Typically,
I think the smartest thing though is for these rookies, man. Y'all better come
yeah,
up and grab them single digits, boys.
yeah, they definitely have dibs on it. I would say, especially the financial part of it. And I definitely look forward to seeing because one of my favorite numbers, especially offensively and at receiver, or if it's at running back, is that number 5. You know, Andre Johnson when he was at Miami, with the number 5. Reggie Bush with the number 5 at USC. I mean, just that number 5 on an offensive player or 4 is Devin Hester. You know,
I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to see. I don't know if there's gonna be any like star players that actually go ahead and do it this year, though.
because I think Dalvin Cook would have changed his number to 4.
Yeah, that's what he was
Yeah,
looking
but
into. But
yeah, that's what I
Yeah,
was talking about. But he had to pay like 1.8. Yeah.
It's like 1.8 million, which we can say that's not a lot of money because
But
no, we can't even say that. We don't even got that kind of money.
yeah, that's what I'm saying though. So, but you don't know what he does with his money. You don't know who else he's taking care. You don't know you don't know these players' situations. So to just say, oh, they got the money,
Yeah,
you
and
don't
then the
got
running backs.
you don't got the money just to throw away at the
right.
same
Yeah,
time. Now,
the
a
running backs
quarterback, if
can
they
do
want
it.
to change, that's kind of different.
Yeah, yeah, that's different for quarterbacks. But running backs, I think it's a little different just because they don't make that much like they used to, especially since Todd Gurley, Le'Veon Bell, and them boys have been basically showing the NFL that hey, don't pay these backs this kind of money. We've been seeing a lot of teams basically pay these running backs below their previous market value.
Yeah,
So
running back
it's
try to keep all the money they can. They lifespan is
different nowadays. It's
yeah.
crazy. It really is crazy.
Plus you got the Adrian Petersons, the um
Frank Gore.
Frank Gores,
Especially Frank
LaDainian
Gore.
Thomas
About
for
that.
a while, a long time. But the average running back maybe is like 5, 6 seasons, if that.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I would say the average is probably like 3 to 5 seasons.
Well, like three real productive seasons, I'd say, like top not seasons, and then they start to like Chris
Gotcha.
Johnson. Look at Chris Johnson. He was here, like he was dominant for like a minute, and then it went by. Aaron Foster kind of came and went. Like think about running
Late
Jamal Charles.
Ezekiel Elliott
None of
lately.
them had 10-year careers.
Yeah, lately with Ezekiel Elliott. I don't know what's going on with him, but he definitely don't look like
Did,
the same
did,
back that he
did,
came into.
did Priest Holmes have that?
Yeah, Priest Holmes. Well, somewhat, not really.
I remember he
Priest
had.
Holmes was
I know he had like a very phenomenal year when he was with the Chiefs, and then when he left there, it's just like,
yeah, he was solid when he was with the Ravens,
yeah.
and then he went to KC and his career went off. And then after that, they had Larry Johnson that took over, which Larry Johnson was a beast, but he was only a beast for like a few seasons. And
Then
then
Jamal
yeah,
Charles, right?
Jamal Charles followed up. He had like a few productive seasons. I won my first fantasy championship because of Jamal Charles. He gave me some wild performances in the playoffs. 63-point performance.
Okay,
Crazy.
so yeah, but that's the whole thing with NFL jerseys. Uh, I think it'll be
Well,
interesting to see.
Mhm.
But
well,
what?
since we're talking about the Chiefs,
Yeah, there you go. There you go. That's a nice segue there. But yeah, the Kansas City Chiefs have acquired Orlando Brown Jr. from the
is that
Baltimore
your guy?
Ravens, formerly of the Baltimore Ravens,
Ah, there it is. There you
no
go.
longer a Baltimore Raven.
There you go.
So, for those who haven't heard, Kansas City gets offensive tackle, who is now officially a left tackle because the Ravens didn't respect that man's wishes. Anyways, they also receive a 2021 second round pick and a 2022 sixth round pick. In exchange, Baltimore gets three first. Oh, never mind. No, they don't. Baltimore gets pick 31 overall in the first round, 2021, a third round pick, a fourth round pick, and then a 2022 fifth round pick. Yeah.
Huh?
What are your thoughts, Vic?
Mm.
I'm sure that was the big haul you thought you were going to get for a player like that, huh? Loved it.
The pettiness of this is
All them. Nah, he got what they got. That was like 4 picks I named. That's crazy.
I mean, I get it. You know,
I don't.
they got the draft haul, but at the same time, like it's not the draft haul that you would have thought they would have gotten. I think Ozzie Newsome right now is slapping his forehead right now, saying, "What are you doing?" Eric DaCosta. I mean, I don't know. He got the first. That's good, but I just the thing that kind of just kills me with it is two things. It's one that we traded away our second round pick to KC, which I'm just like, okay, he's supposed to be he's a Pro Bowler on left and right tackle. And you're only giving a first round pick, but you're trading away your second round pick and then getting later round picks in the future for that just is crazy.
Which the later round picks are 31st in each round. So
yeah, it's just to me what doesn't make any sense is okay, Casey obviously needs a left tackle. There was not going to be anyone better than him in the draft. Why just one first round pick? If anything, first, Casey second, and next year's first. I think that's reasonable. But they definitely, I don't know. I felt like maybe the Ravens were just desperate to get him out. And I mean, Orlando Brown, you're going to one good team to a great team, and you're potentially going to most likely you're going to be in the Super Bowl this upcoming season. I mean, it's just it goes from one good situation to an even better situation. It just doesn't make any sense. I mean, that's the one team that you think. I mean, there's other teams in the draft that need a tackle too, but I mean, I feel like the Ravens just kind of like rushed it.
I thought that too, but my thing was them other teams, they probably wasn't trying to give up that first.
Yeah, they probably weren't.
Who was going to give up a first because it's
and see, to me, it's like even in like okay, so saying if you get from one of the top teams, get a second this year, and then I don't know, like the next 2 first round picks or first next year and a second next year, like that sounds good. It's not as great as I would think, but that sounds better than what they just got right now.
Is you just made a team who y'all can't beat better.
Yeah.
Y'all already can't beat them. If you can't beat them, join them. Nah, if you can't beat them, help them, huh? But if you guys hit on them 2 first round picks, maybe it's worth it.
Yeah, maybe it is. But I mean, right now, we'll have to see. But I'm not thrilled about it, especially to who it's to. I definitely felt like
that probably has to factor in for me is real quick. The Chiefs are gonna have to find a way to re-sign him.
Yeah, true.
And at left tackle, that contract is heftier than if he's a right tackle.
Yeah.
So they're probably in a position where they might not even have the money to re-sign him once it's time. So this might be a rental, if anything.
Could be.
So if that's the case, I'm not giving you multiple first. If this is going to be something that's short term, that could be something that was discussed.
We've already seen Patrick Mahomes willing to take less or to take a cap.
Goodell does fit y'all. I already told y'all. It ain't gonna be no more of this loophole y'all using this season. Goodell gonna fit y'all. I know. All that 8 years, nah. He finna get that out of the league.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't like it. Like I said, I don't like it. It sucks. But I mean, I hope they hit on these draft picks. I mean, they've been pretty good the past 3 years on drafting players. So hopefully the trend continues.
Let's hope you hit on these draft picks because we about to move on to our mocks, and let's see what you're gonna do with them 2 first round because you're up first on our next topic with
All
our
right.
own mock drafts.